Devasis has helped create these two tables which we will be using. Okay, thank you Devasis for that. Yeah, fine. So now okay, so yesterday we have discussed the creation of the screen. Okay, creation of the screen and the events. Okay, so PBO, PI, POV, and POH. And the use cases of PBO is setting PF status. We already done it. Setting GUI titles, that is also done. We'll see how to do this also. Okay. And another use case is hiding fields based on condition. This also we can do in the PBO. So same thing we have done in the report programming. At selection scan output. So if you can recall, we had two radio buttons. If the first radio button is selected, then there is specific fields are getting displayed. If you select the second radio button, then other fields are done. So that we have used at selection scan output in the report program. And here in the module pool or skin or dialog programming, we have to use the PBO. That is the another use case. This also we will see. Okay, then next event, the second event is PAI. Okay, okay, PAI means process after input. Okay, process after input. So this when it will be called? So when there is a user interaction will be called. Okay, interaction is done. Sorry. Whenever there is a user interaction on the screen, then the PAI will be called. Okay, so let us go to our program SCAT. This is our program. This is a screen. And here I have to create a module. Okay, so here if I go, guys, I created the module inside the main program, which is not correct. So that's why I have to use the include program. Okay, so ZPMO, O means PBO. Okay, PBO module. I means PAI for PAI. Another is one for the form. Okay, so I have to create this include so that I can organize my code. Okay, guys, I created like top include was already created previously when we created the program. Now I created three separate include program. So all my code for PBO, all the module that I have to create for the PBO will go into this particular include program. All the modules for Pi will go here, and all the code where I'll have to define the routines, I'll define it here. Okay, so that my code will be more organized. So this module I created yesterday. So this is a PBO module. I cut it from here, from the main program. And this is for PBO. So I'll go and paste it here. So now let me activate everything. Done. Okay. So if I double click here, it's taking me to this include. Okay. So now this I created for the testing that I don't need. Now here I have to create a module. So now we are discussing PI, process after output. So this is the event, process after input, and here to write the code, I have to define a module, because the only thing that I can define inside the flow logic is the module. Okay. So double click, create. So here I want to create, because this module I'm creating is for PAI. So this is the right include. So I selected it. Okay. And now here I am. Okay. I'll put a breakpoint. Activate. Put a breakpoint. No breakpoint, just activate. Okay. Now I'll execute. I created a transaction logbook. Okay, this is my transaction. Now I click on cancel. Click on cancel. So now the user command is getting called. Why user command is getting called? Because whenever I click anything, any user interaction, the PI module or the PI event will be called. Inside PI event, there is a module user command. So if we specify 10 modules here, all the 10 modules will be called every time whenever there is a interaction. So now I only have one module and I have a breakpoint. So now debugger is starting. Okay, so I know that the PI event is getting called. So I hit enter, click save, exit, everything. For each of the cases, any user interaction, the PI event is getting called. Guys, is it clear? Is it clear what is PI?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's say, now there is a cancel button. Once I click, debugger is getting called, but nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. So what my expectation is, when I leave cancel, is to come out of this current program. Or if I click exit, let's say I want to exit from this particular screen. So how can I write the code? So one thing is clear, that I need to write the code in the PI event. That is clear. Okay. Then how to write a code, that we can see. Okay. So first of all, again, we have to go to the GUI status or PF status. Okay. So here, this is there is three part, guys. This is the standard toolbar, right? In the standard toolbar, I have given these four values: save, back, cancel, and exit. Okay. So now I am inside this PI event and I am inside the module. So how do I know which button is pressed? So if I click save, it will call user command 900. If I click cancel, it will call the same module. So how do I know which particular button is clicked? I need to know that. If I know that, then I can write the code. Okay, so how to do? So first of all, if we go to the screen and we go to, okay, I will show you one thing. If I click cancel, let me see, you come. So psi UCOM value is exit, right? If I click save, the psi UCOM value is save. Okay, so what's happening? If we go here to the GUI status, these are the buttons, right? Standard toolbar buttons. And I have given this code. So this code is known as function code, okay, or F code. We can say it as a F code as a shortcut or function code. Okay, here I'll write F code or function code. Okay, this is assigned in the PF status or buttons on the screen. When the interaction happened with these buttons, the value of the size of psi UCOM, the value of psi UCOM is derived from the respective F code. Okay, so now there is a button here, save, and the F code or function code for that particular button, this is the button, right, is save. That means whenever I click this button on the screen, the value of psi UCOM will be assigned with that particular value. So whenever the value of psi UCOM variable is save, so I know that the save button is clicked and I can implement my code for save functionality. If it is cancel, I can do it. So this thing we already discussed a bit during the report programming. Okay. But we are repeating it again. Okay. But when it comes to module pool, in module pool, the behavior of the system variable psi UCOM is not consistent. Okay. Hence, we have to use a variable which is known as OK code. Okay. Okay. So what happens if it is a report program? You can rely on this variable psi UCOM. But when it is a module pool program, sometimes even if values are getting copied to psi UCOM most of the time, there is chances that this does not behave correctly. So we should not use psi UCOM variable in our program. Okay, so there is an alternative known as OK code. Okay, so here if I go to the screen and if I go here, I scroll. Are you able to see a type is OK, guys? Are you able to see a field type is OK?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
here is a name. Okay, I can specify any name, variable name, which will be treated as OK code. So I can give my OK code. Okay, generally, in most 99% of time, people will give OK code. The name is OK code. But I want to show you that we can give any name. That's why I'm giving my OK code. Okay. I've given my OK code. The name is my OK code. Then I have to go to my top include here. Okay. And here I can define data. My OK code type Sai Yoga. Okay, so the name of the variable should be same. So in the screen, I define the name of the OK code is my OK code. So my variable has to be same with the same name. My OK code. Now let's see. Let me re-execute the code and I click on save. And here, if I say my OK code, it is saved. Okay. If I click cancel, this is exit. If I click exit, then it is cancelled. So I have given a reverse name, guys, here. Let me correct it. So exit should come here and cancel should go here. So cancel, if I click cancel, my OK code variable is CANC. If I click exit, this is exit. If I click save, this is save. Okay. So this is why OK code. So the interview question, what is the need of OK code? Okay. So this is the answer. Even if the value are getting captured in SciUcom variable, sometimes it is inconsistent. That's the reason we have to use a variable known as OK code. Guys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay, fine. So now, what I want, when I click cancel, it should come out of the transaction. That is the thing I want. Okay. So I'll go where to write the code. I have to go here and I have to go to Py, and this is the module. So here I can write a if statement if I write, or I can write case statement. Okay, case my code, and when the value is exit or can, I can use a syntax leave to leave program. I can write is leaving the program. Okay, so we can write leave program, or I can write leave to screen 0. This also I can write. Okay. So this, the difference we'll see. For now, let's go with leave program. Is it clear, guys? Okay. Now I'll put a breakpoint here. And I'll go to the screen again. I go inside here and put a breakpoint. So now I am calling the transaction. Screen will be displayed. Okay. So before displaying the screen, what is the event is called, guys? Before displaying the screen. Before displaying the screen, which event is getting called?
PPO.
PBO. So we are inside PBO. We can write the code, whatever we want, then the screen will be displayed. Okay, now I do the interaction with the screen. Then which event will be called?
PI.
PAI. Okay, so we can write all the processing logic inside Pi. After that, what will happen? Again, the screen will be displayed, right? Maybe the same screen or some other screen. How to display other screen, I'll tell you. We'll cover that. But anyhow, if any other screen or the same screen has to be displayed, then again PBO will be called. So we are inside PBO. Okay. So the cycle is PBO before displaying the screen, then Pi after interaction, then again PBO. Again PBO of same screen or next. Okay. Whichever will be displayed. So depending on if the same screen is getting displayed or if another screen is getting displayed. If the same screen is getting displayed, the PBO of the same screen will be called. Else, some other screen will be called. Okay. So we'll see how to call a other screen. Okay, guys. Okay. So fine. I'll go here. I'll create another screen. I'll create another screen. So 10,001. And here I can write new initial screen. Why I'm creating? Because I have two approaches. I showed you two approaches. So the same things are displayed twice. Okay. So I don't want to change the screen. Let it be. Because if you want to see the screen, you can see. But for now, for our program, we'll create a fresh screen with 9001. Okay. And in the element list, it is OK code. So I can write my OK code or I can write OK code. Okay. OK code. And the flow logic, I can uncomment this, double click, create the module for PBO. It should go inside this include. And I'll copy this code because my PF status and title bar are same. Activate. Go back. Pi. Create the module. And this is the Pi. And I have to define a variable with OK code. Okay. Generally, we will do OK code only, not my OK code. Okay. And here I'll create a new T code ZPM LBK new T code for logo new, and I have to select program in DynPro or program in selection screen? Which option I have to select? Here,
Program and then
DynPro. Why? Why program in DynPro?
selection screen.
No, it's not selection screen. This is screen programming. So DynPro means screen. DynPro. The meaning of DynPro is screen. Okay. We're designing the screen or screen programming or module pull. We have to select the first one. And here I'll give the program name. And here I have to give the screen name is 9001. Done. This my T code is ready. So my screen is there. Nothing is there. I will design it. Click on exit. It is coming out of the program. Okay. Fine. Let me go to the screen. Go to layout. So yesterday we have discussed two approaches, right? One approach is we have to define the screen field manually and we give the different attribute manually. Second option is we either have a database table or a structure, database structure, and we refer to those structure here, and all the screen field property are derived from that. So which one is the better approach, guys?
Dictionary.
Second one. Okay. So here I have to click here and there is the table already created by Devasis. So this is the table name. So click on this. It will give you this pop-up. Give the table name. Hit enter. Okay. Get from dictionary and whatever field I need, I can select here. Okay. I don't need this field created on, created by. Why? Who can tell me? I only need this field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only need this 5 field on the screen. I don't need this last 6 field. Created on time, created by. Change on time, and change by. I don't need these fields. Any guesses from you guys?
For header, we don't need it on
All
the
are
program.
header field. All are header field, but only the selected field are the user entry field. What is user entry field? User will give the input. Okay. The rest of the field here from created on to change by, this is not the user entry field. Why not? Because these are the things will be derived by the system. Okay, so today I logged in with this user ID, Shravnesh user ID 2270332. Whatever user ID logged in, if I create a record and that record is getting saved in the table, then the user ID should be auto-filled. It should not be given by the user. Okay, so these fields are known as admin field. Okay, admin fields. Okay, these are the fields which are required for log purpose. Some example, the user ID used for the creation, created on date, created on time, changed by latest change. Latest changed by user, latest change on date, latest change on time. Okay. Guys, is it clear? What is admin field? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if any admin fields are there, then we don't need that on the screen. That is not user entry. But in some cases, you have to display it. You can display. In our case, we don't need it. So I selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields that I need. I selected it and I click on OK. Now you see this thing is coming. Are you able to see, guys? Now I can place it wherever I want. I want it here. Okay, save. Okay, if I go here, let me go to the new T code that I created. I'm able to see this field. Okay, and here this F4 is coming. Okay, fine. So now you can see there is plant, date, and time. This T is small. Okay, so first of all, guys, now I only selected the field, place it here. System is showing this plant. System is showing the description as plant. It is showing this as time. So where is it maintained? Where this description is maintained? Who can tell me? Where this description is maintained?
In the table
Where in the table?
description.
Where? This
That
description?
Mm,
This is capital T. Time. Here is small t. So this is not this description. Are you able to see? This is with small t. This is with caps T. So from where it is getting picked? Guys, if I go to the data element, I go to the field level. Here is the description that there. The short description, medium description, long description. Okay. So now, if I go here, click what field I want to place it. Let's say I want this. Here is the option. Here is the option. So which description or which text I want? Are you able to see, guys? This here is the text, none, short, medium, long, and header. These options are there. And by default, the medium is selected. If you need the short description, you can select here and it will select here so that that particular text from here will be picked. Guys, is it clear?
yes, sir.
From day one, we are giving these values, right? While creating the data element. But what is the use case that we are seeing now? We also have seen this in the ALV, right? So this is the use case. Why whatever we give here, that reflects here in the screen. Okay. So now oh, so now this time, right? It is in small. I want to make it as capital. So what should I do, guys? What is the option I have? To
Change the field level.
here level, and another option will be here. Double click here, and here we have a attribute text. So now I can double click here. I can make it a reported. Reported on time. Okay. Reporting time. Save it. If I go here, I'm able to see this description. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now I want to make some of the things as mandatory. I want this plant as mandatory. How can I do that? Okay, so here if I go double click, here are you able to see possible input possible? So by default the setting is input possible, but I want to make it mandatory, so I can select required. Once I select required, I don't want to make mandatory as plant. I want to make it as required. The plant is as required. So are you able to see a question mark here in the plant field? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that question mark represent it's a mandatory field. Okay. Activate. If I go here, I'm able to see a star. Okay. If I hit anything, save anything, it will prompt me that please fill the required field because this field is mandatory. Okay. Fine. Now I am creating the document. I am creating the document. So this document number will be generated automatically. Each time I create one record, click on save, each time a unique number should be derived. Okay, each time a unique record should be derived. So that means user should not provide this as a input. This will be a read-only field. So how to do a read-only field? So let's say this is the field I want to make a read-only. So we have to uncheck this input field. Are you able to see this check mark?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have to uncheck that and activate. Let's go back. Now see, I'm not able to write anything. Here I'm able to write, but here I am not able to write anything because now this field becomes a read-only field. Okay. So how to make a read-only field? We have to uncheck this input field. Okay. Right. So now another thing. Okay. Is it clear so far, guys? Is it clear
Yes,
so
sir.
far? Okay.
Yes, sir.
This part is interesting, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now there is two things. Okay. We have screen field and okay. How do we do that? Let me. This is screen field. Okay. Screen field. Let's say plant. Okay. Now this is my program. Okay. So so in the screen field, if I input as 1000, okay, and I want to write some code, then the program should know what is the value of that screen field, right? So if I'm entering 1000 here, I hit enter or anything or save, then in the program, the code will go to the program, but I'm in UI, screen is different. So how can I know that in this particular field we have given 1000? Okay, that is the scenario one. For this, I'll tell you what to do. Second thing is, let's say you are assigning the value 2000 here in the program. The screen field should display that value as 2000. Vice versa. We give the value in the screen field, and that value should be available in the program so that we can write the code. And we have written the code and we are assigning some value. That value has to be displayed on the screen field. Is it clear, guys? How to do, I'll tell you. Is it clear, this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how to do, here is the trick is same. Okay. So here I'll go. What is the name of this screen field, guys? What is the name of this screen field? This hyphen document. This hyphen document. This hyphen document. And this is date. This is plant. This is time and all. So what we have to do? We have to define a variable with the same name as this. Then this value will be replicated automatically. Okay. But what is the condition? The name of the control and name of the variable, name of the control in screen should be same as name of the variable in the program. So what I have to do? I have to define a variable in my program with this name. Okay. So now let's go. Which include should I use to define the data? Guys, I have 4 include here. Which include should be used to define the data object or variable.
Top.
Top.
Top
Okay.
include.
Top include. So here I can define a variable with this name. Okay. Yeah. So how many variable I have to define? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I can define this. Okay, like this. But this is what, guys? This is the table, and this is the what we said, the field. Okay. So if we are using a table like this in the UI, that is pretty simple. What you can do, instead of defining all these things, you can just write tables and table name. Okay. So 1 second. I'll give this 1000. I'll give the date. Click on save. Breakpoint is not there. Wait, so I have to put a breakpoint. Here probably I'll put a breakpoint. Click save. And I define this. I'm able to see the plant as 1000. Okay. So now in the previously we have used this keyword tables. Okay, but the real use we didn't do. But now here is the real use. This syntax, table syntax. Okay, syntax is table, then name of the table or structure. Okay, so what will happen? It will define a work area with the same name. Okay, so I have written tables here, tables, and I given this variable or table name. So my program has created a variable with this name. Now this variable has this field. Okay, so there is the field z log sh header hyphen document hyphen plant hyphen dates hyphen time and all. Okay, so there is a field with this name in the screen, and there is a field in the program with the same name. That's why this value is getting transferred from the program screen to the program. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I click save. Now this is 200. I'll make it as 3000 and it will be 3000. Okay, now I'll make it 4000 here. I'm changing it in the program. I make it as 4000. Okay, execute. See, it become 4000. That means now it's reverse. From the program, the value is getting transferred to the screen. Okay, so the trick is the control name or UI element name in the screen should match with the variable. If that happens, this value transfer from the screen to the program and program to the screen will change. Automatically it will take place. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Hi, everyone. All are back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now everybody understood how the data been transferred between the screen and the program. Okay. Now my requirement is whenever I come to this T code, by default, the plant and the date and the time should be auto-filled. Okay, so now I'm coming to this T code, then this date field should automatically will be filled with this value. Plant should be 1000 and time should be current time. Okay, how to do that? Okay, so now which event I have to use, guys? Is it PBO or it is PI? Guys, defaulting value in the field initialization. Okay, so this should be done in PBO. So here I can go here and write the code, but I don't want to mess up this. Three vulnerabilities should be there, right? Or it's that's the reason I'm not be doing my code here. I have to create another module and write module set default value. Component one. Okay, now go here. It should go to this include here. If jet log header plan is initial, then plan equal to 1000. No. Okay. If jet PM date is initial, jet PM log dates equal to size atom. If jet PM headers time is initial, I was okay. We'll go back, activate the screen, and are you able to see, guys? We click on exit. Okay. Now I'm coming to my T code. Whenever I'm coming to the T code, these three fields are getting auto-populated. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now, if I select a plant, then the plant description should come here to the next. Okay. So the plant description. 1000 description is Hamburg. If I give 1100, it should be Berlin. Okay. Okay. So if I select the plant, the description should be displayed here. Okay. So what to do? I'll go here. I have to select text field here. Okay. And I'll give the name as GP plant description. Okay. Then I'll go inside my program, go to the top include, define a variable, GP plant. What is the length I have taken? Length, I have to check what is the length. Probably 30. Okay. Type C 11, 30. Okay. And then I'll go here and I'll see if set PM header plant is not initial, select name one from T001W. Why T110W? This is the table per plant. If I go and execute, here the entire plant list is there, and this is the description or the name of the plant. Okay, name one. So select name one from this into GV and description where work start go to ZPM header plant. Who can tell me what is the issue with this? Anybody can explain me what is the issue with this select statement? Nobody is doing the practice. Okay. Either here I have to use select single or I have to use into table. Else I have to use and select, right? So here I will use select single. Error is resolved. Now let me go to the script, and this length I'll make it as 30. See, it is coming as Hamburg. Now if we select is 1100, enter. It's Berlin. But the issue is I can write it anything. Doesn't make sense. I'm able to write it anyhow. It is not taking it, it's overwriting, but again, this does not look good. So what you have to do, go here, double click. Here you have to do output only, save. So if you do output only, it will be rendered as a label or text, not by input. So this is the input box. This is the text box. So now we have select output only. So this, even if it is a input, it will be displayed as a text. We're not using text because you cannot pass the value from the program to screen for the text control. You can only do that for the input. So that's why we have created the input field and mark it as output only. Go back, activate. Go here. Now this is Hamburg. We make it as 1100. Berlin. Graduate, New York. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Reported by, I can give anything. And click on save. Why it is getting uppercase, guys? I'm writing go. After clicking, it is getting transferred to uppercase. What is the reason?
It is not selected case sensitive in domain data.
Good answer, guys. Yeah. So if we go here, that is which field reported by. Okay. Here, if I go to uname, it is not case sensitive. Okay. So I need a bigger field. Okay. Yeah, write a big name. So I can click change the name. Reported by. Oh, this is the user, right? Okay, that's fine. Chat reported by and reported by director 50. And here I have to make it as case sensitive. Okay, now I will go here. So now this changes is not reflecting, right? What we have to do, go to SAP, go to the screen. You can do one thing. Still it is showing as character 12. Okay. So what we have to do, we can delete this field. There. Click here, get from dictionary user. Okay. And still it is 12 character. Why? Oh, this data element is inactive. That's fine. Now it is active. It's 50 character. Let us go to the screen. Now this is not there. I have word. Delete this. It says showing 12 character. So now get from dictionary again. And it's still showing 50. Yeah, now it's showing 50. Okay. Report it. Okay. So now if I go here, I can write any name. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Now, when I click on save, it should be inserted in my table. So this is my table. There is no entry. Every time I click save, it should insert a record in this table. That is my requirement. Okay. So what you can do? So tell me, we will be doing that as part of PBO or part of PAI. Who can tell me? The coding for save should go to PBO or PAI.
PI.
PAI. Why?
It's input already given.
Because this is a interaction, user interaction. Right? So here I can write where save. So I can write the code here. Then I can create a subroutine, save data to. This is my subroutine. I double click. Which include should I use to create a subroutine? Top, no. Top is for data. Form. This F means form. Okay. Yes, I have to write the code. So what I can write to, let me put a breakpoint. Now, here, this is the data, and I write column A, save. And here, if I go, I'm able to see the details. Okay. Yes, I can insert the data. So how to insert the data? I can write the syntax is insert chat PM data from. Then this is the work area name I have to give. Okay. Now, in our case, the name of the table and name of the work area is same. Okay. So in that case, you can direct write this insert. Let me see if that works. Yeah. Insert. Now, come out of this. For the save. Insert. The size of our is, guys, how much? 0. 0 means success or unsuccess? Failure.
Success.
Success. Okay. So now let me go here. One entry. Document is blank. 1000, date here and here. This value was inserted. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Now, how about this field? Who will assign the value? Is it user?
Admin.
Admin field. These are the admin field. This the name of this field are admin field. But who will assign the value? This value who assigned? User. Whoever using the T code, he assigned. Now who will assign? Will the user will assign this field? No. right? This field should be auto-populated. Okay, so how to do that? Here, I can do ZPM or I can do header, ls header type this two. Okay, this got hanged. Okay, two option. Okay, I can define a work area, local work area, and change this local work area, or I can directly change it. Okay, but I don't want to change it because this has the user entry. So I'll use a local work area. I can write move corresponding ZPM log header to ls header. So all the values common field will be moved from here. Okay, here I will do ls header created by is style username, ls header created on, will go to sci datum, ls header created on time is sci oversight, ls header changed by again sci uname, ls header changed on sci datum, ls header change on time is sci oversight. And I can write it from the str. Okay, let me run. Okay, so I created a local variable which is blank. Now move corresponding. So this has values here. Now move corresponding has moved this value. Everyone is clear on this syntax? Move corresponding.
Yes, sir.
Everyone is clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'll assign these fields. So the created by is 2270332 because I'm using the system variable uname. So the logged in user is this. Okay. Okay. So guys, here I did a mistake. Instead of writing created on, I have written changed on twice. Okay. Created on time is the current time and changed by and all these things. Then I do a insert. Insert is 4. 4 means success or failure. Guys, size over C. Guys, size over C is 4. That means it's a success or failure. Zero means what?
Success.
Success. Zero means success. Non-zero means
Failure.
unsuccess. Failure.
Failure.
So it can be 4, it can be 8, it can be 12, or anything 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Non-zero means failure. So why it is failure? Why it is failure? If I go here, this fields, even if we assigned, is not updated because this is failure. Because we are using insert. What is insert? there is insert, there is modify, there is update. There is delete. Delete is simple, right? Deletes. Now, what is 1 second, guys? Okay. What is insert, guys? Creation, right? What is modify? What is update? Is modify. Update is not modify, guys. Apologies. Update is change.
Change.
Okay. So how the creation happens or how the update happens? So here the primary key will come to the picture. Here also the primary, everywhere, any CRUD operation, insert, update, modify and delete, the primary key will come into the picture. Okay. So if you are writing a insert statement, okay, it will check what is the value of the primary key. Okay, let me resave it. Here, insert. Okay, insert is 4, size over C. If I go here, what is the value of the primary key? What is the primary key in the table?
Document.
Okay. What is the value of the document field? Blank. Yeah. And if I go here, there is already a record exist where the document field is blank. So can system create a new entry with the same primary key?
No, sir.
No.
No,
So that's the reason the insert is failing. Size over C is 4. Okay. So to give a better idea, you can check if size over C equal to 0, message database record created type else message error while saving the records type out. Okay, so now if I go here, size over C is 4, error wise saving the record. Okay, that is because the primary key value, whatever we are trying to insert, is already there. Okay. That's why insert is failing. What is update? Modify or not modify, change or update. That means whatever primary key we're using, that record should be there in the table, then only we can change it. Okay, so we will see the update statement also, okay, in the coming classes. Next is the modify. Okay, so modify is the combination of insert and update. Okay, so modify will create a record if that record does not exists. If the record exists, it will update. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
This update statement we'll see in the coming class, not today. We'll directly go to modify. Okay. So instead of insert, what I can do, I can write modify JPM loaded from ls. Okay, and here I did a mistake. I didn't assign a created on, so I'll just correct that also. If I go here, there, is a success, guys. Modify 0 success, record created.
Yes,
Okay, if I go here, refresh, I'm able to see this created on time, created. Why this created on is blank?
Still change
so
on.
you wrote changed on.
Again I wrote change. I'll go here. Record created. If I go here, okay, created on this, change on this, created by, changed on, changed by. Okay, these are the admin field. Okay, this got updated. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir. Clear. Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. So fine. I'll create another thing. Create script 9000. This is for deletion. Deletion. Okay. Here. And here is the code. No logic. Comment, uncomment. I'll create this module. And here I'll create a PF status. Select. Okay. Double click. We're creating deletion. And here in the application toolbar, I want to place a deletion button. DELE. This is the F code given static test. Okay. And here I can delete icon name F4. Here I can search for delete. Not this. Let's see, there is another. Delete value, delete all attribute. This I need. Yeah, and importance is delete. And there is a shortcut. let's say shift F1 and this delete what else is deletes a document. Okay, save, activate. So this is the application toolbar, and the function key I can write cancel. This is exit. This is scan. Okay. So this is my PF status I have created. Go back and title bar. So I can write delete deletion of document. And here right click active. Here in the user command, I have to create a user command module, and here I can copy the same thing. In case, so when this is exit or cancel leave program, when delete and put a breakpoint. Okay, so my user command module is ready. I'll go back. Done. Now I have to create a T code. So I'll go here, create ZPM LBK Del. Delete. Copy the program name. The screen number is 9002. Good. Okay, now there is a delete button. Okay, once I click the delete button, the breakpoint is triggering. But there is no field available to mention the document that I want to delete. So I'll go here, go to layout, and here I'll go here, select the document. Okay, select, activate. Okay. So now if I go here, delete transaction. So I have a document number that I want to delete. On clicking delete, it is taking me to the user command. Okay, now I have to write the code for deletion. Okay, so I'll go here, and here I'll write perform delete document. Okay. And here I can write here delete ZPM where document, maybe delete from, delete from document equal to ZPM document. Okay, this is the syntax. If size over C equal to 0, message deletion is done. Type S, else message deletion failed. Type S. Okay. So now I'll go here. So not here. Deletion. So what is the document number that you want to delete? That is blank, right? So no need to provide anything. Click on delete. Okay, it's triggering the old code That means something is not activated. So this is in inactive. Active. Delete. Go here, here. Delete. Size over says 0. Means deleted or not deleted. Success or failure?
Success.
Success. Good. Deletion is done. Huh? It's got deleted on the table. Okay. Guys, is it clear? So today
Yes.
we learned about insert, modify, and delete. Insert, modify, and delete. Update we'll see. Update we'll see. Okay. Fine. So any questions so far, guys? Everyone is clear on this?
Clear.
Okay. Any question on this PF status? What is PF status? What is GY status? So deletion of document. This thing is coming from the title.